I'm in Wales in the UK. But we have lots of sheep here, and it's currently very sunny. So I'm just going to share my screen now for you, and I should be able to there we go. You should be able to see that. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be able to share our experience with you. This is a project which I don't think was impossible without the pandemic. We had a meeting, our last meeting before the lockdown in February 2020 for the International Feltmakers Association, our regional coordinators. And we had a discussion that there are only books available on British wool for spinning and weaving, but none on felt making. So I'm here I am in my studio. I had been commissioned to write this book, and I suggested that I spoke to the publishers and suggested we could write a book called British Wool for Felt Making. They presented there with a synopsis, and they agreed. There's sort of natural wool. And a group of us, 16 members of the Memphis Building Players across the UK and also in Switzerland, we got together and teamwork, women working together. We're very good at doing that. We produced and wrote this book. It was all via Zoom because we were in lockdown. We couldn't actually meet up. We had many Zoom meetings. The big problem was agreeing which wools to focus on. There are over 100 British wool breeds. We decided that we would narrow it down to those wool breeds which we knew felted well and those which are fairly easily available, because we didn't want to discourage people from working with the wools. So these are the breeds that we selected. There's quite a variety there, and they all felt in very different ways that are ideal for making up the different projects. They were quite meticulous in the way we worked. There were a team of us all worked on particular breeds. With those that had some of the woolly stuff or worked with it previously. And we made samples with 5 grams of wool and 10 grams of wool for each of these wool breeds. And this illustrates the difference in the textures and the qualities of the wool that you were working with. It wasn't only wet felting, but also needle felted the wools as well. And it's amazing the difference that some are good for needle felting, some are good for wet felting. It varies. We set up a little questionnaire for all of the wools that we worked with, so that we had consistency in how the wools were assessed. And this is just an example. This is Lincoln and Old Wool. And you went through all these particular qualities of the wool, how it felt, the microns, the luster, etc., etc. So that they explained how the wools work, how they felted, how long it would take you to felt them. And also we had recommendations of how you would use these wools. For some would do the garment, some would do the words. And we illustrated this with inspiration of ideas of what you could use these things for. Now, I just chose a few of my personal favourite wools. Blue-faced Leicester. I love the crimson blue-faced Leicester. It's such a lovely, lovely wool to work with too. And it's great for the garments. And combined with silk, you can create some fantastic textures. Another of my favourite, coming from Wales, in Wales, is the Black Welsh. A lot of people don't like this wool, but I love its quality. It's a lovely dark chocolatey brown colour. And it's great for making more hard-wearing items such as bags and rugs. Another favourite is the Mate Fulton, which is one of the breeds that actually sheds its fleece. And that's another gorgeous milk chocolatey colour. And that's produced. It's great, the texture. But it's quite a soft wool as well. It's not too hard. And then my final favourite is Shetland, because look at those wonderful natural colours. I really encourage people to use the natural walls, and there's a fantastic variety of colours for and sheet. And again, it's a nice soft wall, but it's very hard wearing as well. And yeah, hold my face. I forgot to mention that I love this. Isn't it? Isn't it quite glamorous sheet? So beautiful. And again, that's got a very long crimp, and it's great for making lampshades and textural items. The Swaledale, again, that's great for rugs, and it's a lovely light grey colour, which is great also for the soles of your slippers. We went through a variety of techniques showing people what they could do with these walls as inspiration. This is used in the whole fleece to make faux fur rugs, and then running through the process of cleaning, placing texture by using uncarded wool, as well as using roving and bats. And there's many illustrations in the book by all the different contributors to show how you can use these things in your work. They're natural, exposed to the natural colours.
Thank you, Mandy.
Okay, so there you go. I shall finish there. Got some ideas for you. And as I said, there's lots of information on the International Feltmaking Association website.